Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nova. The last episode was really good. We got a ton of diamonds, built a small house, and just got a lot of resources in general. And I want to focus this episode on this little thing right here, the enchantment table. We're going to build all the farms necessary to get good enchantments. Now the problem is that we need a lot of things for that. First, sugarcane. We need lots and lots of sugarcane. I'm just gonna harvest these every now and then today. We need bookshelves, so we need wood. That's not a problem. I already mined 5 stacks of wood before the episode. But we also need leather. But hold on a second. To make a cow farm, we need wheat. And then we need an XP farm. And early game XP farms, they usually depend on dungeons. You're not gonna believe this. If we go over here, look at that. I don't know if you could even see this in the last episode, but there's a dungeon right here, almost on the surface. I already went inside and lit it up. But yeah, kind of a shame that this is not a skeleton spawner, but the fact that we have a spawner so close nearby is really good. We'll be transforming this into an XP farm. I kind of want to put this off for now, but we gotta do it. So let's go. Basically, right now, we're making the spawn area as big as possible. And now, we also need to dig 4 blocks down. But before I do that, let's block this off. We need to put a stone pillar above this. Alright. We just dug out this giant cube. Basically, how this is going to work is that there's going to be water in the corners, and it's basically going to push the zombies in this general area. So let's hope that they're not gonna spawn just yet. Now, if we do something like this, we can extend the water. For now, this will be good enough. Because of this wall, baby zombies are not gonna be able to get through. And I'm going to try it out. Yeah, this works. It's probably the simplest farm I've ever made, but this works really well. And I guess if we want to, we can even extend this. And now we can hit all of them at once. So that's the first farm done. Let's move on to the next. We need to make a wheat farm. We already have a bunch of logs, as well as stone bricks. So I think we should build it in this area right here. We have all the things we need. All that's left is to build the farm. Let's go. So that's basically it. You can use this as a wheat farm, but it honestly looks kind of bad. Feel like we should add something to it. I'm thinking trapdoors on the side, proper terraforming, and an idea that I had while building, an aqueduct. It's not really going to be connected to anything. We have like these little bits of support, and there's going to be like water flowing down from above. I think we should try it. Let's keep going. So finally, after a lot of work, it doesn't actually look bad. Oh, this is great. We have our wheat farm right here. The water is flowing down from the top, and this was so annoying to make. None of these would turn into infinite water sources, but we're done. But as you can see, I did a little bit of terraforming so it doesn't look like it's in the middle of a mountain. I also put these trapdoors on all sides and made a little stairway. I guess we can turn these into strip blocks. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm really happy with how this came out. So finally, we can start working on the cow farm. It's not going to be complex at all, but it will be our first redstone contraption. We're really just going to need a lever, which we already have, and a dispenser. This farm makes use of a very interesting game mechanic. There's a thing called entity cramming, where if a lot of entities are in the same space, for example, you have a lot of cows that are standing in one block, eventually they're going to suffocate. Basically, there's going to be a dispenser with water, and when we activate it, the cows are going to flow up, but not all of them at the same time, so we can very easily breed them. Let's actually build the farm. So I've decided to build the farm over here. Come on, we're almost there. I hope you're excited for your lifetime imprisonment, where eventually you're going to suffocate to death. Look at this, doesn't this look nice? And there we go. Now we can remove most of the cobblestone, add one fence, put down a stone button, and nothing happens because there's nothing in the dispenser. But if there's water in there, the cows are gonna flow up. So we can just hold right click and all of them will get fed. So now there should be 7 in total, and in 5 minutes we'll be able to breed them again. While we wait for this, we'll start working on our general enchantment area. I thought that maybe we could put the enchanting table right here, right next to the mob farm. So this is going to be the center of it. Then we'll place lapis blocks around it because, you know, some kind of magical properties or whatever. It's basically going to be like a big circle. And then next to that, we'll have some like deep slate spikes. And then I think it should be like radius of 3, maybe even 4. Okay, so it's more so gonna be like an octagon, but I think that's fine. That might actually be better. This is going to be the base of the build. And now the spikes. What if we make them diagonal? I don't know what I'm doing. It's not perfect. I can see that there's a bit too much going on at the top. This seems like a good start. Okay, let's see what it would look like if we had 4 of these. So right now I'm basically trying to mirror it. Okay, so now we have 2 of them. And finally, we're done. I think this looks really cool. We can also put lanterns everywhere, just a lot of small decorations. Oh, and from a distance, this is good. Now all that's left is to wait. Alright, so I believe we need 135 sugarcane, so that should be enough. I think I'll just AFK here for a while. You have no idea how painful this is. So this farm is definitely gonna work better when we have sweeping edge and just a sword in general. But right now, it's good enough. We're level 30. So now they should start killing each other. Yeah, look at that. You can see that all of the materials will go in here. Now we could make more cow crushers. Could also extend it. So in theory, if we extend this by 2 blocks, we should be able to get 3 times the amount of cows. Alright, so after the tiniest bit of redstone, it's now all working. So we have all these path blocks right here. I just made them because I was bored. I have nothing else to do. All these holes are going to be filled with gravel. I'm going to make all these slopes with slabs. I think that looks nice. Honestly, I'm not too sure about this. I think if we grab some wood and use that instead, this works a lot better than what we had before with the gravel. So yeah, we now have a path to our wheat farm. I guess we can already make the first bookshelves. And there we go, that's 7. We haven't been here, right? Let's look for some diamonds then. Okay, so look at this. We have a diamond right here, but I've seen that there's another diamond down there. That's 6 diamonds in total. And there's even more. Yeah, let's search underwater. Look at that. There's another one. So I guess if you're looking for diamonds, go very deep underground to deep slate level and find some water caves. I think it's about time for us to get full diamond armor. Look at this. We're finally well equipped. I just had an idea. We can replace the top of these spikes with an amethyst block. I think that did a lot to this build. I like it. I think if we add some amethyst crystals on top of that, that's gonna look really good. So let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. It's finally time. Let's get our first enchantment. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's do it again. Oh my god, that's really good. If we combine these two, we'll have an incredible pickaxe. Here we go. This is exactly what I wanted. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3. In this episode, we made a simple XP grinder. We made this wheat farm. Honestly, it looks really cool. We made a pretty efficient cow farm. And most importantly, we finished our enchantment setup. I'm not going to enchant everything in this episode, just because I've already been recording for over 4 hours. But by the next episode, we'll have everything. And in the next episode, we're finally going to the Nether. We'll get some quartz for proper redstone contraptions, find a fortress, and maybe we'll even go to a bastion. But that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, goodbye.